Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Flight Corp, where today we are continuing the expansions. We've now got more money in our bank account than we've ever have done before, and today we're going to unlock a couple more countries, which just like last episode, we unlocked strategic locations, and we're going to be kind of doing the same again. My goal is to try and drive more, the majority of the traffic which is currently going, in the northern hemisphere, more down to the southern hemisphere right now. Because at the minute, we've worked with every country in the north, and most like infrastructure is placed within there. So if we start working with the south, getting stuff set up there, it will slowly pull some passengers away and just give the north a little bit more of a breathing space. Now, guys, if you enjoy this, please make sure you smash that like button down below. If you are new in here, make sure you do subscribe so you're notified that next episode does come out. But right now, Kiev feeling the heat. And we're going to let it continue to feel the heat for some time. Now, what's happening right now is Moscow, Kiev, even London are getting battered. Because as I unlock more countries, the infrastructure is all set up to them going to the north. That's just how it is. I've kind of also fine-tuned the United States a little bit more and deleted some of the kind of useless lines that are going to give us a bit more cash and free up a few more planes. Now, what we need to do is we need to kind of create some better infrastructure in the south. That means connecting up the kind of Asia side over here better to Africa, because we recently unlocked Nigeria, which has created a couple of decent routes into South America. There's a few more I still need to add on. But if I can get these guys over here connected down to here a bit better, then that when they're getting from point A to point B across the map, hopefully they'll start traveling this way under rather than going straight over as well. We can diversify a little bit more. So what I'm going to do, we've got Nigeria, which is a nice little stepping stone, which brings them down to here. We're going to create another little stepping stone around here. Now, I did think about Somalia. I did think about it, but then again, it's a little bit too far away from Cape Town in South Africa. So I'm thinking either Tanzania or Kenya. Probably more want to go towards Kenya. I know it's still a big jump-ish, but I can use Kenya as a stepping stone to Sri Lanka, to Abu Dhabi, straight to Bangui, over to Abjura. I can't pronounce these places. I do apologize. Which will become like a nice big hub in Africa again, which will then obviously take lead going straight over into Brazil and to Argentina. So I'm thinking unlike Kenya to begin with. So we'll just keep that there for just a hot minute. And, right, as well as unlocking like a nice little kind of good little point right there, I also want to unlock a random country. And I'm thinking we don't give this area much love. So why don't I go full beans and unlock New Zealand? He's done it, boys. He's only gone and done it right now. So Canberra is currently the main hub. So we'll take you straight over to Canberra. There we go. And then, I know we need to upgrade a lot of routes at the minute too. Kenya, which is Nairobi, we're going to bring you straight to Bangui just for now. And we'll come, hold on. We've got Mombasa right now, all hooking up. So we'll come back to these countries a little bit later as the demands do start to build up. And we can really create some infrastructure. Now, forgetting those for just a minute, these guys are really, really feeling the heat. So we've got to take a look at Kiev. Don't get those two places mixed up, Seniac. And Moscow to see where the traffic is now going. So if we just kind of click on it, you can kind of see it's mainly, Chinese and Japanese routes. We get that. But that is only because that's the ones you can see. If you kind of take a look at here and look to see where the plane's leaving the most reddest, if that makes sense, will kind of give us a slight idea. Right, there's a plane going down here right now on this route. It's only one plane that is looking kind of busy right now. And we do have, then again, we have smaller planes. This is all the planes going to Ankara right now. Now, are they all leaving that red? Right, there's another plane coming in hot and heavy right now, which can only carry 500. But how busy do you leave? All right, hold on. 500. Okay, so this route here, underutilized. So upgrade you. I'm going to upgrade all the planes on it. There we go. The next plane. So they're all coming in together at awkward times. I kind of don't want that to happen. So we have a little bit of fast forward between each plane journey right now. Right, upgrade you. And then we have one more. So that's probably like, it's not even going to touch the service right now, but that is kind of a big help. You're orange coming in, so I'm going to fully upgrade you. You're a bit orange coming in from there, upgrade you slightly. So anywhere leading out, you coming into orange, it means you're bringing more traffic in. But you can see this one right now is going all the way to Beijing. So that's where we want to then kind of set up more routes to kind of towards the south. So I think what we need to do first is make sure Tokyo is hooked up really good. So we'll do a route from Tokyo here first to Chongqing. Oh wait, did we do that route? Sorry, we did. I'm going to add another plane onto it. Get that connected. So straight to Chongqing, which is wonderful. We've got that all hooked up. Then from Chongqing, we go down to Sri Lanka. We should come into India at some point, shouldn't we? Chongqing to Dubai. Chongqing to New Delhi. That's perfect. That's perfect. But again, we need to pull them slightly. Oh, we got completely closed off here right now. So that's going to take a while before we see them coming back to life. We're going to get a route from Nairobi right now. Set up to... And make sure I get this the right one. It's Colombo, isn't it? Yeah, it's the 101. So Colombo to Nairobi. Get you connected. Again, it's only going to be one plane just for now. But this is the beginning of your boys setting up these routes. We'll go from Kenya straight down to Cape Town. I know it's a big ask right now. But this is important to kind of slowly building the infrastructure in the South Hemisphere. Straight to Abu Dhabi. So it's only really one plane, but we will fully upgrade that plane. There we go. So how do you pronounce this one? Is it Kinshasa? Is that how you pronounce it? Now you're a good little hub for me right there to kind of just skedaddle to this side of Africa to pick these guys up. So I'm trying to lay down the foundations from the get-go. So that goes to there. I can utilize that to taking a trip across. But that goes straight to Bangui right now. I'm also going to go... Do I go straight to the Nigerian airport here? Or do I allow them to come over? I could hook us up straight to Bamako, which can bypass both of them. I'll come back to that. I'll just connect this up to here for now. We'll come back to that. So coming from the north, then Ankara goes straight into Nigeria, which this is a dominantly red route. So I've got a couple of options. I could also bring them into first the Central African Republic, Bangui here. I never know how to pronounce these, so I do apologize if I am getting them wrong. So Ankara to Bangui will get you connected, because if they're bringing dominant kind of flights into Nigeria, we have this one that also has 2 sets of flights that go into Brazil as well. Another way to kind of bring traffic over. And I feel like we're going to have to buy maximum planes. So zoom right in and upgrade these every so often. So we got decent space in between each flight, so we can always have a plane ticking and coming along. So give enough time, fully upgrade you. Next one. We'll give it a little bit more time. So the plane coming back in the opposite direction is also red and completely full to the brim. So again, hooking up all this infrastructure, making sure we've got, you know, enough supply for the demand that we do have coming in right now. So Game Throws. I did find out as well the developers are working on an update which does optimize a lot of the issues that I'm currently having. So hopefully when the update does come out, I shouldn't be getting as bad lag anymore. The game should be able to be more optimized and handle more stress. So Ebola outbreak and all that kind of stuff happening again. Not good, not good, not good. But we're getting a little bit closer. Again, I give it a little bit more time to pass by. And then we'll fully upgrade that plane. And then this plane here. As you just get to a little bit closer. There we go. So a bunch of planes right there, which the Ankara to the Nigeria route right now, which might be a little bit more quieter, which would be interesting to see. Right, get you hooked up. So you're going to slowly become a big, beautiful hub. So upgrade you quite a bit. And once you see red planes coming into the routes that we've created to it, that's when we slowly start upgrading those planes. So it leads us into there, straight over to there, which is all good. Just kind of pick up these guys. we've got a little bit more infrastructure on the go, which is good to see. Now, granted, we're going to have issues in other places too. Houston is a big one right now. So the plane to Houston, fully upgrade you, get some momentum and movement on the go. So that's all good. That comes straight into chunking, which can disperse in many directions. Chinese route there, additionally set up too. There's a couple of routes that I did miss that have now appeared. We'll get them when the airport goes red. Like there's one about to appear right now. In okay, is it Kisai or something like that? It's quite a cool name. I like that name. Right, okay, so lots of stuff now going down. Oh, there we go. There's a place that I've missed. We'll bring you into... Oh, hello. Bring you into Tel Aviv. There we go. So, right, now it's time that we kind of take a little bit of inventory of what's going on. So we've got more kind of set up on the go right now. Moscow's looking pretty full again now, where, again, if I check it, it will say, you know, China's the big boy, Shanghai, Beijing, and all that jazz. Now, we have a route coming straight into Chongqing. Do I then just go to hell with it and have the route directly to Shanghai? That's then going to be 3 routes to China, which really then will disperse the amount of traffic that we do have. 42,000, it's something that is very, very, very expensive, but it's going to be worth it in the end. It is going to be worth it. So I've got to now spend a little bit of time, and I've got to do this correctly because I've got to get these spaced out as evenly as possible. I really do. So where is it? The next plane. We will now upgrade. Alright, we'll wait for this next plane to come in. So my main focus is on these planes right now. The more I can diversify these and get them separated nicely, then the better for us. Next plane coming in. So we'll wait a little bit. Okay, Auckland has just come in. So that's a New Zealand route. So we'll go back to New Zealand in just a moment. So I'm going to wait for this plane to get very, very close to Shanghai. It's going to be a nice kind of space in between it. I can't believe we spent like $500,000 already. Damn. He do be spending that sweet, sweet cash. So that's a route into Beijing, a route into Chongqing, and a route into Shanghai. I think I'm going to set up a route from Shanghai to Tokyo as well, just so we can dedicate more demand to Japan. Because we always seem to have it coming from like Kiev and Moscow as well. So having these additional ones is going to be really, really good for us. Right. I'm just waiting a little bit longer. Once the game catches up. Which it shouldn't be too long. Oh, we're definitely getting a little bit closer right now. Again, you just got to be a bit patient. Be patient, and then we'll always consistently have the availability for travel. So we'll go now. And I believe we've got one more plane, right? Yes. Which that's now heading back. So again, I'm going to give it a little bit more time. There's the plane crossing over us now. So we'll fully upgrade you. And then we're going to have those routes going back and forth. Whew. Okay. Right, let's get this one set up then, because I know we've got an Auckland one next. So bring you to there. Right, straight to Auckland. Straight down to Wellington. Did we upgrade that plane? Not really. Right, we'll fully upgrade that plane. We'll upgrade this airport a couple of levels too to handle that demand. So we might start seeing a little bit more demand right now in the these Australian routes to get out of here. So that'll be kind of interesting to see. But I'm hoping we can keep on top of this. I really am. We've got routes left, right, and center. So you're feeling the heat. Upgrade you, but we could do with upgrading the planes. Handle more demands. Now, nothing's really going down right now. There's no stress at the... Okay, saying that, here we go. Kiev. So where's Kiev's issues coming back again then? So click on Anya. Tokyo, Shanghai, Oh, yes, hold on. Shanghai to Tokyo, sorry. We're going to get also connected. Now, a big boy plane going back and forth. So it always seems to be Shanghai. It always does seem to be Shanghai, which is the busy one, which is understandable. It is a major city. So do we also then think about... I mean, what's this route here? This is the Kabul to Shanghai. Do we create a route directly from Kiev to Shanghai? Is that pushing it too far? London's busy right now. Ah, okay, so London's got the opposite problem. Everybody wants to go to America. And we've kind of got rid of a lot of routes. Now, this is probably where I'm seeing my issues. So London to Atlanta, London to Washington. And then we had London to New York, which will be a good one. I don't believe we have a London to New York one, do we? So do you reckon it would be a good idea to have like a New York one set up just to really... Because we got London to Washington, D.C., London to Atlanta. So if I went to New York, just to really kind of diversify the amount of traffic heading over, that will take the edge off London by giving us that alternative route. Right, it's actually hard to do. I think it's this one. New York to London. I need 35,000. Is that an issue for me? I think I'll kind of wait a little bit. Christchurch, another New Zealand one. I'm about to call it Australia there. Damn! Those New Zealanders are going to get super angry with your boy right now. Can't be calling them Australians. They'll be lighting fires and setting your boy's house alight. Right, still Shanghai, but we've just... Oh, no, we haven't got that set up, sorry. See, that's what makes me think we should do a Shanghai route. Link is being held in Turkey, so it's going to be even more busier over there. So I'm just kind of thinking the Russian route that now goes to Shanghai will take the edge off. But also, now we've got Shanghai connected to Tokyo. Any routes coming over here will take the edge off too. We'll see. We'll see what changes. Right now, this whole place is going to be so inflated. We're just going to have so much traffic coming into Ankara. I might have to pay to upgrade the airport capacity. So, definitely going to have to happen. Right, I'll pay to upgrade to 10,000 capacity. Hamilton is now up and running. So I'll bring you directly into there. We'll upgrade the Auckland route. Upgrade the airport too to be able to handle a little bit more demand. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. Be able to hold more people. Right, there's not going to be a lot I can do here. Apart from slowly upgrade some of the planes. Just to be able to have a little bit more capacity so when they do get back to the airport, to Ankara, they can take a few more passengers. It's not really going to make much of a difference. But it all counts. How long is this Olympics on for? Another 2 minutes. Oh my goodness me. It's crippling us, boys. It's crippling us right now. So do you reckon Moscow is complaining as much these days? Is the Tokyo numbers, do you reckon they're going down? I'll keep an eye on them. Okay, they've definitely dropped. But then Osaka's back up again. There's an Ebola outbreak. Yeah, Tokyo's dropped down, but it could quite as easily come back. So I'm not holding my breath just yet. Right, yes, I know Ankara's feeling it. It's got a lot of flights to disperse. It's not normally we have this type of traffic here, so this is like a one-off. So, even though it's trying to get rid of it, there's still traffic coming that's been delayed. But once you see it kind of consistently dropping, then we're okay. We're out of the woods at that point, I assume. So, new airport now open. Straight over here. Alright, let's go into Bangui. Upgrade. I'm surprised they didn't upgrade you. Alright, get that back and forward going nice and easy. Very good. And Kiri, still feeling it, boy? So some of them are now, some of the flights leaving it right now are starting to go orange and yellow and slightly green. So we've kind of satisfied the smaller town, or the majority of the smaller towns. We're just still waiting for the majority of the traffic to kind of disperse. But we're not reaching the 10,000 marks that we was before. So it's busy, don't get me wrong. But it is slowly coming down. It is slowly coming down. How's Angola? Where is it? Down here. Okay, it's not actually, because there's nothing else connecting to Angola. I think we're able to handle this situation a bit easier for us. It's not a major hub, it's just a city, well, a country that connects to another country. So, yeah, I think we're okay on that front. We're just now waiting to figure out what is this you're now giving me. Today, please. Today. There we go. Ghana gave us 10 Gs. Nice. Oh, 2 American places have appeared out of nowhere. Fort Smith and Wichita Falls. Connect them straight into Dallas. They're such random places to get an airport. I really feel that. I really feel that right now. But hey ho, there you go. So Ankira is now going orange, so we can kind of relax slightly. Now plane's leaving, seeing as you're red. We upgrade you. Plane are leaving. Upgrade you to handle more capacity. Plane coming in. Ooh. I'm all about the planes leaving and how busy they are. So just keeping my eye on. You're yellow, but you're not that demanding. That's my Beijing to Kiev route, looking busy as always. Moscow's really kind of died down a little bit, which is good to see. Is London okay? Gotta get a route set up to New York. That'll take a lot of people out of London straight away. So we're okay down there. It's so quiet down on that side of the planet right now. Let's go from New York then to London. New York to London. I'm sure I had this route in previously before, but this cities are that major. That we've got to do something about it. London to New York is one more plane I'm missing out on. There's the other planes just there. So this will take huge demands out of London right now. Alright, again, you just got to do the spacing so we're consistently moving and there's not big chunks of waiting time. So that plane's going in. I'm going to wait for this one as it's just about to enter and then fully upgrade it. And bam. So that leaves red as well. Whew. So London's looking busy anyway. Wow, those New York demands have rapidly increased. So new gaming convention in London, Los Angeles, sorry, right now, which is going to bring even more passengers over. It's a lot of people from New York. Is New York... What's going on in New York or something? Because that just feels like a lot. But now Los Angeles is going to feel the heat. So it could be that it's also artificially inflating my New York one. Burlington. There we go. Get you all sorted. But that New York is through the roof. Yikes. Where did you go? Madrid to New York? I wonder why it's London that always wants to go to New York. It does interest me. It does interest me. So now it's all about trying to save a bit of cash then, so I can do some major upgrades next. So let's give it a little bit of time. Oh, there's a place down here. That we kind of missed out on. No greens popping up for the messages. Fine. And how many planes do we have on this route? Well, I'm still able to uphold it. This here, right now, we got 3 on the go. And it's not that busy. Okay. So I've just got to get this Los Angeles one out of the way, because it's like artificially inflating everything again. And I've got to move everybody. So we're just kind of waiting. Waiting and making money slowly. New York's still up there. But it is actually coming down. It is actually coming down slowly. So it's a good sign. It's definitely a good sign right now. Still London feeling it. Ooh, there's a pigeon problem. We got compensated 30 grand as well. So the Los Angeles thing is now done and dusted, so we should see less traffic coming in. So this should slowly die down. It does take a little bit of time because of how far they've got to travel and how irregular the flights are coming in. But as that gets lower and lower, then we'll start taking people from other destinations. But that's coming down dramatically. Right, and so where else we got issues then? Oh, here. Why you got issues? Going to Brest? Right, upgrade the plane slightly. That's a new one. This Madrid route. I'll upgrade the planes a bit more. I don't think we need to upgrade all of them like this. But I've done it nonetheless. Right, New York all gone. Still slowly getting there. Takes its time. It does take its time. Denver's feeling it, man. Oh, it's all the people going to LA. That's what it is. I still forgot. Right, I feel like so many places are unlocked right now, but we just don't know where they are because this message at the bottom of our screen right now is just taking up all the space and we just can't even figure out where the traffic wants to go. And if we can't figure it out, what are we meant to do about it? We just gotta wait until it goes red or just randomly spot it on the map or something like that. But again, we are waiting for the game to tell your boy what the issues are. Hopefully it's that one where you donate money and then someone buys a lifelong ticket and you get loads of cash back in return. No, I don't want to enter that. Get it out of here. So. Oh, hello. See, I spotted one. So you just randomly spot them at this point. Well, what's the issue now? Chicago. I mean, I don't want to bring everything to London. That kind of defeats the whole purpose. But the amount of demands we've got coming out of London right now is ridiculous. First time in ages, Moscow's green. Damn. Right, let's create a Chicago to London route. Yikes. Right, does Chicago go straight to LA? Not really. Because it could be my new hopscotch route. Right. Here I go. Here we go again, boys. Here we go again with the expansions. I'm going to do a Chicago to LA route as well, so make it from London more direct. So he's got to give it time, allow it to pass through. It is annoying, but these will also take my Los Angeles passengers too. So this is why this is going to be important, but London is so overloaded right now. Very soon we should see one of the passing planes. There we go. It's red. Nice. There's a second one, which is also red. Nice. If I zoom out, wait till I can borderline see the other plane behind me. Which I might not by the time I actually get in. Alright, let's do it now. There we go. So that will eventually take as well like I said, my Los Angeles passengers as well as my Chicago. Because we're going to get it also from Chicago directly to LA. So we can diverge everything. We just got compensated 30 grand. We just got compensated twice 30 grand, which is really good. I know all these places are appearing up again. I do have to get them connected. I can't ignore them. Well, I'll go straight to Volgograd right now on that one. London is such a hub right now. It's ridiculous. Right, buy all the planes. There we go. And then one last one here. There we go. So that sorts out the LA to Chicago route, where we should see more and more demands going from Chicago till LA. That would be our route to pick everybody up. So we should start seeing these die down a bit. But also at the same time, when you make it more accessible, you get the more demand going to these routes. So New York and Chicago set up beautifully. So we should consistently see planes leaving from here. And hopefully we can kind of keep an eye on it. So you are suffering. And I think you're easier to pull into. I'll take you straight there. I'll take the heat on the price of that. I don't mind it too much. London's almost full again. I mean, what is going on in London, boys? Can somebody get these passengers? Do I need to upgrade the airport one more? Portsmouth is blocked. So now we're just waiting. Waiting for these demands to slowly dissipate. But let's take a look at London in general. Is anywhere... Hang on, hold on. Greenville. Let me get you sorted. Okay, I'll bring you into Washington. So going back to London, apart from the America routes, is there anyone who's leaving London not, looking worse for wear? Right, the game is froze again. Instead of calling this Fly Corp, I'm calling it Freeze Corp right now. Because that's all the game be doing, because it's so under-optimized right now. To be able to handle such a global expansion by your boy. How dare you, game! How dare you right now? I'm getting angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. I only get angry when I'm hungry. And I'm kind of hungry right now too. So maybe I am going to get angry. I'm just joking. I'm getting too carried away. So, okay, number of passengers in there is now increasing. So red plane leaving that direction. Right, give it a sec. Okay, oh, hello. You are London to Paris. Even though it makes no difference. It's literally all the America routes. The Chicago route's gone dropping down a bit too. Which I suppose is, decent enough to see. They're all slowly dropping down. But the demands, as Chicago drops down, the LA slowly starts creeping up. Houston. I know Houston's in Texas, obviously. But there's demand for Houston? Now that's interesting. So obviously we have an Atlanta route for London. Should I get them to utilize the London route a bit more by having a direct flight from Atlanta to Houston? That would then hopefully make them utilize the Houston route more by getting on the Atlanta plane, thus making them use the Atlanta route a little bit more, thus getting rid of more traffic out of London. See the games your boy's playing right now? But again, making sure it's all good, it does then ruin you in other places. But we're down to 5,000 capacity. 6,000. We're floating with this right now. We'll see where this number ultimately goes. It's now at 7,000. Oh, now down to 6,000. So a couple of planes did just leave. So down to about 6,000 again. Oh, 5,000. 5,000. Oh, 5.5. 5.5. Okay, that is working. That is definitely working right now. Will we get down to 4,000 at any point? I don't know if we would or not. 4,000. Okay, well, Jesus, okay, we are dropping. We are definitely dropping right now. Brasilia. Oh, yeah, this place... Oh, snap. Okay, so this is going to be a bit awkward for me. Right, I'm going to have to do a route directly down just to be able to handle the passengers. We got an issue just here too. I'm going to bring you into there. So my issue is the event's happening there, but everyone's going in all awkward places right now to get to it. Everyone's like hopscotching. So hopefully that direct route right there. Oh no, we've got this like, it's lasting for another 20 odd seconds, but it's still going to stay around for quite some time. So hopefully we can get this done pretty quick. Tornado touchdown, level port decrease. Damn it. Hopefully we can get rid of the demands here and just get us back to being normal to the point where we're making cash again. How many is in Brasilia? 5,000. Okay, that will take a little bit of a time. But I'm more interested in London. Down to 3,400, 3,000, 4,000. We can deal with that. We can definitely deal with that. The more we shift out, the more we can shift out. So that's good. So, oh, hello. I do apologize. Now, Kiev and Moscow, fingers crossed. Missed you as well. Haven't complained for quite some time. Now, I mean, Moscow hasn't. So I'm hoping all these demands we've kind of sorted out. You are in India. Straight to Dhaka. There we go. Right, are we doing good? Oh, there's a place here. See, this is what I mean. It's called Ho. Hello, Ho. How you doing? How are you doing right now? Oh, that plane's red. Upgrade, because these connect to a lot of other places, so... Why can't I click on this airport? What's going on? For a second there, I couldn't click on that airport. Right, I'll upgrade that quite a bit. And I'll go full out on that plane. So we can definitely move demands. We had Ho. Now we have... oh, I thought that was Bobo. No, it's part of that one, isn't it? Right, you straight to there. Right, where do we got routes going over here? No. Oh, that's that place down there. Okay, we still got a lot of passengers to move. Okay. Okay. We've still got lots of passengers to move over here. This is still going to be going on for some time. Yikes. Yikes. I've got to solve that. There's nothing really I can do about this, is there? So how many got waiting over here? 5,000 just there. I might as well bring passengers directly in here and connect this up. And let's get a larger plane going back and forth. Oh my goodness me. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully it works out. So every plane leaving there right now will just dump people into here. I'll upgrade that capacity a bit more so we can handle. Oh, wait. No. Sorry. Bamako to Brasilia. They don't go into here. So this plane is actually pointless. So what I would need to do is add a second plane. Excuse me, I just selected you as a second plane. So 2 planes working simultaneously together to move the backlog of passengers. Minneapolis is its full right now. Why? Winnipeg. Upgrade that plane. Double capacity. So Bamako, what are you saying? 6,000 still to shift. It was 10,000, so you know we're doing good on that front. Slowly getting rid of them, but it is starting to grow my other South American routes because we can't take everybody to the one destination. But it is slowly going down, so stop crying, Seniac. Stop crying. I'm not crying, you're crying. Right. Another Finnish route set up. 2 red planes on this. This is Moscow to London. Which, yeah, makes sense because of the demands. I don't think there's a Kiev to London route, but I don't think I want to do that, even if there isn't, just in case it adds more trouble on the go. Right down here. We're looking good still. Brisbane. No, you're okay. Brisbane's okay. Nothing to worry about there, Brisbane. Nothing to worry about right now. Right. We're almost taking the 3,000 remaining for that one place in Brazil. Imperatriz, as they say it? Imperatriz. Kiev feeling it again. We'll come back to that in just a moment. So the demands for all the planes are almost gone in Bamako right now. In Sioux City, that's an American place, isn't it? We built Sioux City. I remember it from that song. And I'm going to bring them directly into Chicago. Now, what's Kiev's issue at this moment in time? Shanghai. So what they're telling me right now is, yo, Seniac, can you set us up a Shanghai route? I would do if the game didn't keep freaking freezing on me right now. I could do anything you wished for, as long as I had enough cash. It's going to be a lot of money to set that route up. I could just feel it in my bones right now. It's going to be a lot of money to set that route up. I'm hoping what's going to pop up right now is the thing where I get a dude who buys a lifelong ticket so I can afford it all. If that happens, then it was meant to be. It was physically meant to be, boys. He wants 45,000. The trial is scheduled. Do you want to... Wait. Okay, right. I'm going to hire a lawyer because that does sound kind of expensive. But at the same time, if I still lose, I've spent money on lawyers and I got to pay that dude out. That's even more expensive. Our lawyers managed to prove it. Oh, sweet. So it didn't cost us 45. I mean, it would have been nice not to cost us anything from the get-go anyway. 46,000 is what I need. Ha! You make me laugh, game. You make your boy laugh right now. I could delete this route and get 38,000 back. But I don't want to delete it. It's a good route. It's a good route right now. Alright, another place. Akona. Where are you? Aha! Just upgrade you slightly, looking a little bit red, boy. 46,000. That's just to get the route before I even buy a plane for it. Think about that right now. Think about that. But it's what I gotta do to add. I mean, we did it to London. We added multiple routes out of the city. And it worked for those guys. So why can't it work for Kiev? You know what I mean? It just has to. It just has to work for Kiev. But you need 46,000. And you think your boy's got that type of cash money moolah right now? You're on another planet. Okay, issues with you because you don't have any connections. I think I'm going to get rid of this. Actually, what are the demands over here now? Right, I'm getting rid of all these planes on here. It will save me 6 grand. Go back to how we originally was. Yes, Kiev, I know your issues. I will fix you very soon. I will fix you very soon. So, no issues. Get your boy rolling in bank right now. Yes, go for it. Just do it. I don't care. Don't care anymore. Helsinki is almost full right now. What's going on over in Helsinki, boys? Helsinki? Right, 46,000, remember. I just need 46,000. Where are you? There we go. Like I said, 46,000. 46,000, boys. And then Kiev, your dreams will come true. It would be 46,000 if these freaking cities stop appearing. Where are you? You brought me over to here and I can't see where it is. Ah, it's right there. Upgrade for the demands. Right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're almost there. We've almost got enough. Won't be able to afford all the planes for it, but I've almost got enough. I think I've now got enough. So, Kiev to Shanghai. Glorious. So, yes, I don't have enough money for the planes. But we'll fast forward. That is our first plane. Our second plane. Right, might as well buy all of them. The next plane. Right, this then should do what I've done with London. Fuel prices go enough. New routes create new more money. Oh my goodness me. It should do what I did with London right now. Just give us more destinations to be able to shift more people. That's literally what it should do. So it's a good job I created this route now before those price rises came into effect, because I wouldn't be able to afford of it. So, come on. The last plane to upgrade. Boom. So is that now moving more people out of... because look at Shanghai right now. 1,700 people. So I don't care about you right now. I just care about moving the peeps out of Kiev. Which might also take people to Tokyo as well once they start kind of shifting all the Shanghai ones. because they pretty much can go on the same route and then travel to Tokyo from it. You got 500 to Shanghai right now. This is the lowest I've seen Kiev in a while, in the 1000s right now. Right, just waiting for a few more planes to get back. I think there's another Shanghai one coming in right now. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how low these numbers are right now, boys. Another Shanghai one coming in. Shanghai's not even on the list no more. Will we get below 1,000? That would be ridiculous, but handles the demands, right? Handles the demands right now. You can't argue with these outcomes, these figures. Can't argue with it, boys. Can't argue with it right now. There's a few places appeared. One of them is here. I'm not sure where all the other ones are, but I'm sure they'll appear at some time. There we go. Very good, very good, very good. Very good, very good, very good. This is good stuff. I feel like we've done a lot of progress right now. I feel like this Kenyan route hasn't been a great success as I once thought it was. But then again, imagine how good it's going to be once I get all these countries around here unlocked linking to Kenya. Then it will make sense for all these routes. So I have laid my infrastructure down from the get-go quite early. We still need to connect from like Nigeria down to like Argentina and stuff like that, and to what is it, Sao Paulo, as well, to kind of collect more routes. We've optimized America a bit more too, and London, Kiev, and Moscow. They've gone to plan fairly well as well. What's Moscow saying these days? I've left it alone for quite some time. Los Angeles, yeah, because we've got all the routes dedicated going to these places, so we're okay. The only thing that should really trip us up right now is just when the random events kind of just happen. But until then, I think we're going to be all right. I really think... London? I thought we sorted you out, mate. Chicago. New York. Cincinnati. We might have to create a few more routes to London right now. So we've got to go into Chicago. I think it's just the generic places. If I brought it into Dallas, it kind of serves a lot of people going around. We brought it into Chicago already. They want to go to Cincinnati, apparently. Which I could get the Cincinnati run on the Atlanta run. So if I delete it from Columbus, it gets them to use the London to Atlanta line a little bit more. So hopefully them planes coming through will be a bit more full. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Didn't see you right there right now. So we'll see how it goes, but I've got to try and get more routes connected to it so the big major routes don't fall behind and start slacking. Or I could just upgrade to 20,000. And then we won't see many issues coming from London for quite some time. But that number, I'm not liking the look of it. St. Louis, Pittsburgh. Where are you? So St. Louis and Pittsburgh. I'm not 100% sure where they are. I want to say they're around here. Pittsburgh there. St. Louis there. So I think that's more of a case of you got to be careful where you bring it in. So if I deleted the route there and it went straight to Atlanta or Minneapolis. So if I just make it straight to Atlanta, they'll utilize that flight a bit more. Pittsburgh, we've got quite a few routes connecting to it. Columbus, which is here, we'll get rid of. Routes. Cleveland, we'll get rid of. Atlanta. See, there's one to Atlanta. Does it need to be all the way to Atlanta? I don't feel like it does. I think this is just a byproduct of being able to go to all these places. So I won't get caught up too much with that. But there's more and more red planes now leaving London. I think what I need to do is kind of have one a little bit more. I mean, Dallas will be a good one. Just so it kind of connects a few more of those cities to like the southern states. That way then, where the passengers to those southern cities would have went before, now have a dedicated route, which will free up more space on those other routes to kind of then start transferring those people. We'll see what happens. But game is frozen again. GG, everybody. Hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good. Bye.